Hi, I'm Danny LeBeau. Welcome to the Fourth Revolution, where I discuss stocks for your portfolio of the future. Today, I'll be talking about one of this market's most volatile stocks, Tesla. And its overzealous CEO and management team have been known to overpromise and underdeliver. As you can see here, this stock has been up and down over the last 2 years. And a lot of this has to do with the massive amount of short sellers in this stock. And that leads to these huge gap ups and gap downs that you can see here. So this stock historically hit this 250 level where we would buy in and then sell out up at 330 to 370. And this can go back even further than this if we had a chart longer. But you can see it hit these last two technical levels in 2018. And this trend finally died in the beginning of 2019 as the company had some liquidity concerns. They were running out of cash and missing EPS estimates, as well as not turning a profit yet. So the stock fell below the 200 level and then bounced back on some alleviated concerns due to a debt and equity offering over $2 billion, which rose the stock up here going into Q2 earnings, which reported a record-breaking delivery of 95,000 cars, leading into the Q2 earnings. Unfortunately, with this investor team not having a lot of transparency and not really telegraphing its guidance to the markets, it missed on both top and bottom lines, and we see a little bit of a lag here into the Q3 earnings. And there was another record-breaking delivery report of 97,000 cars, and this was going into the Q3 earnings, which beat hugely on EPS estimates, showing a positive earnings when they were expecting a massive loss. And you can see the gap up due to the short sellers quickly getting out of their positions and leading to the continued rally moving forward. And I think the big news coming out of this is that first, Elon Musk could possibly hit his target of 360,000 to 400,000 cars, and the Shanghai factory, Gigafactory 3, which is actually ahead of production. This could be the first year that Tesla hits its expectations and hits its goals, which the markets are not predicting. So the Gigafactory is ahead of schedule. There's actually cars already out for delivery, according to people familiar with the matter. And this new market in China is going to give this company a huge amount of potential. It's going to allow them to bypass tariffs and give them access to the largest EV market on the planet. So right now they're in phase one, which is expecting to produce about 250,000 cars annually. I don't expect them to hit that next year by any means. It's going to be more of a 3 to 5 year trajectory, and their capacity is 500,000, which they eventually hope to hit. So there's a massive amount of competition in the China market, but with these cars being produced in China, it's going to cut costs and make them actually be China produced. So it's going to give them incentive to buy these vehicles, and I expect that we're going to consistently over deliver in this market. So they're continuing to broaden their horizon and broaden their portfolio, and they're announcing a European factory location by the end of this year, if not early next year, and this is going to only add to their global dominance of this EV market. So the big news this year, or in the last month, is this Cybertruck. Its release had critics raving, and they're calling it a crayon-drawn child's dream. I think it personally looks like a car straight out of a 80s sci-fi movie, but the consumers liked it. There was over 200,000 orders in the first 48 hours of its announcement. And this is really groundbreaking for the entire vehicle industry. Some people thought it was a joke initially, but this is breaking the groundwork of what a car should look like and could look like. Obviously, this is a huge risk for Tesla, but I think there could be a lot of demand for this car globally. So another big thing about this Cybertruck that you need to know is that it's got to be the longest range battery with over 500 miles of range, outpacing its own Model S That's current range is about 375 miles. So this car is going for $40,000 to start, and we expect to see these on the street in 2021. So look for more positive sentiment coming out of the Shanghai factory, as well as more consumer sentiment going into this Cybertruck. So I think that we have a little bit more potential to grow. The Shanghai factory is the biggest catalyst for my buy on Tesla right now, and I think we could surpass its old highs of 380 and even go further from there. Some analysts are estimating a $500 price target. So look for the stock to continue its rally, and look for more news coming out of Tesla. Thank you for watching the Fourth Revolution, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time.